Hi, astrology is not fortune telling. And I'm going to give you 8 reasons why it's not fortune telling. I'm Zervoudakis, founder of Holistic Healing Astrology, and I'm glad you're here. Let's get to it. So let's clear up some things right away. Astrology isn't fortune telling. I've been practicing uh, and teaching and studying astrology for over 5 decades. And one of the most common misconceptions is that astrology tells you what will happen, when, and how. It's like a crystal ball. Well, it's not. So it couldn't be further from the truth. Astrology is a robust cosmic timing, pattern recognizing, and self discovery system. It offers insights, not predictions. It supports your personal growth by showing you your potential in your life, not the decisions that you're going to make. And here's why astrology stands apart from fortune telling. We will go line by line. Astrology is grounded in cosmic precision. It's based on the exact planetary positions, and I'm going to show you right now. Right here is an astrology chart, a sample chart as of right now. And on the outer wheel, you could see all the different colored sections which represent each astrology sign. But you could see that it's divided by precision, by degrees and minutes in the particular sign. Each planet and abstract position is also plotted with precision based on degrees and minutes of the particular sign. And then the way the planets talk to one another are described by precision geometry. Each one of these lines represents a particular geometric angle. This one's 90 degrees, it's a square. This is sextile, 60 degrees. Quintile, 165 degrees. A trine, 120 degrees. A opposition, which is 180 degrees. And then we have these conjunctions, which is 0 degrees. And every aspect has what we call a margin in astrology. It's called an orb. So this is the cosmic precision that I'm talking about. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments below so I could address them for you, or feel free to send me an email or a text. It is built on geometry and math. So this is one of the tools that comes with the astrology chart in this ephemeris program. It's a professional astrologer software program, and it plots out the geometric relationship, which is called an aspect, between each planet or position, like, and then each planet on the other side. And then it tells you it's 150 degrees away from one another. It's called a inconjunct, and it's applying by 25 minutes. So that way, as an astrologer, I could look at this and say, this is very tight, very close to perfect inconjunct, 150 degrees, and it's applying. So I'm able to interpret what this means, the translation of this, through a conversation, a two-way conversation with the client. Same thing with the next set. The moon and Mercury are speaking to one another in 180 degrees with a 9-degree orb, and it's applying Now, it's not as close. This is 0 degrees, so it is exact per se. This one, it's within the outer margins or limits. So you could quickly scan and see which ones are close. Here's another one. Saturn and Mercury is a semi-sextile, and it's very tight or close. These are astrologers' terms. Then we have with Uranus, Mars, Uranus, it's a quintile, 0 degrees separating. It tells you whether the faster planet is moving away from or towards the slower moving planet. So I don't want to get too far in the weeds, but it's exact. And there's a lot of math involved because you have to look at all these numbers and evaluate which ones to look at, and then start your translation or interpretation process. The software program that I use is iFemeris, and it uses the Jet Propulsion Laboratory that NASA uses, and it's a huge telescope where the planets and the astrological constellations are all plotted very precisely. So the charts are cast using astronomical coordinates from the powerful space observatories. That's scientific. Astrology is ancient and time tested. It's been practiced since at least 3000 BCE, and it has guided humanity for millennia. 5, it's a self-awareness tool, and it's very empowering. Astrology helps you understand yourself and not predict your fate. This is a depiction of what you co-created, and that's coming up. But there's free will, and that's coming up. 6, you co-created the astrology chart. Your natal chart is a blueprint that you and your creator created before you were born. So while you were an invisible soul, just a bundle of energy, you decided that you wanted to incarnate and come into this physical plane on planet Earth and live out your life to learn lessons that you choose. You're never a victim. There's nothing in your chart that you didn't want to do. You picked your parents. I'm sorry. I have to be the one to tell you this. When I first heard that, I was in complete denial. And I said, there's no way. There is no way that I would do that. But I came to the realization as I got a little older that indeed I did, because I had to learn certain lessons, valuable lessons that helped me become the best version of myself and for my soul to grow. Fascinating, isn't it? I just love this. Number 7, the chart will show you the possibilities, not certainties. Nothing is for certain. If you listen to astrologers that tell you for certain that because you're a Leo, you're egocentric, or you're rich and you're like a king and you're going to just have all these riches, that's not always the case. You are the captain of your ship, okay? And number 8, free will is the final word. You always have the power to choose. No chart can override that. So free will is number 1. I don't care what the chart says. I don't care what anybody says. Your life is totally up to you. And it started from before you were born with your soul. I hope you're enjoying these insights. So, in conclusion, at Holistic Healing Astrology, I teach that astrology is a sacred tool for inner truth and conscious choice. It reflects your soul design and current energies, but you are always in the driver's seat. Remember that. Think of astrology as your spiritual GPS. It can show you your terrain, the traffic, and even alternative routes. But only you decide where you're going and how you'll get there. So, no, astrology does not tell your fortune or your future. It empowers you to create it. Thank you for listening. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to share this with people that may learn something, go ahead and share. And if you don't want to miss another video from me, hit the little subscribe button. I try to put out a video every 2 weeks, once a month, and my goal is to up it to once a week. Thank you again. All my love.